as Rani Pokhari floods with color, discriminated homogeneous colors. There come dark smugglers and sneaks, sycophants and official fanatics, fat hypocrites and backbiters. A cleansing ritual awaits, and all are made pure.
कुनै एक कविको कविताको एक पङ्क्तिपछि अर्को पङ्क्तिमा आफ्नो भावना या आफूलाई फुरेको बिम्ब जोड्न लगाइरहेका थिए प्रशिक्षार्थीहरूमाझ अमेरिकी कवि डाक्टर रवि शङ्करले।
100,000 volts of the source of light. This Capita's orphan.
बुढानील कण्ठ स्थित पार्क भिलेजमा सुरु भएको न्युयोर्क राइटर वर्कसपमा सहभागी प्रशिक्षार्थीहरूले कवितालाई चाहिने बिम्ब खोज्न हतारिरहेका थिए। कसैले लेखेर सुनाए, कसैले पछि सुनाउन चाहे। जेठ 9 गतेदेखि सुरु भएको कार्यशालाको दोस्रो दिन न्युयोर्क राइटर वर्कसपमा आगन्तुक लेखकहरूले नेपाल र नेपाली साहित्यको विषयमा पनि कुरा गरे। सेन्ट्रल कनेक्टिकट स्टेट युनिभर्सिटी र हङकङको सिटी युनिभर्सिटीका पूर्व साहित्यका प्राध्यापक तथा एसिया प्यासिफिक लेखक तथा अनुवादका अध्यक्ष समेत रहेका डाक्टर शङ्करले सन् 2014 तिर नेपाल आउँदाको अनुभव पनि सुनाए।
And like the last time I was here, I'm totally blown away by the generosity, the warmth, and the hospitality of everyone here in Nepal. So thank you so much for welcoming us here for what is going to be a really extraordinary couple of weeks.
अतिथिहरूलाई सम्मान गर्ने शैली नेपालीहरूको बडो आकर्षित रहेको बताउने डाक्टर रविले नयाँ र पुराना दुवै पुस्ताका लागि यो कार्यशाला आवश्यक रहेको बताए। साथै नेपालको काठमाडौँ बडो रहस्यमय रहेको पनि सुनाए उनले।
The Himalayan Literature Festival, HLF is what we call it if you want to tag it on the social media, HLF 2024 is going to have a number of amazing concurrent panels. So we're going to have some panels that are in Nepali, in Newari, in English, a discussion with the Malayalam's great poet. I will call special attention to the end of the first day, the 27th. We have a special event that includes some of India's finest writers on stage together for the very first time. They'll be sharing new work and then also being involved in a conversation with one another. We have from a younger generation to an older generation a really wonderful cross-section of work. That's just one small sample of what's on deck throughout the entire thing. We even have a dramatic performance. We have panels dedicated to speculative fiction and to imagination, to psychotherapy. All kinds of different subjects are covered.
वर्कसपका अध्यक्ष टिम टमलिन्सनले नेपालमा वर्कसप राखेर विश्वको लेखकहरूलाई जोड्न पाएकोमा खुसी व्यक्त गरे। उपस्थित लेखकहरूलाई हँसाउँदै नेपालको हिमाल पहाड र सहरको सुन्दरताको खुलेरै प्रशंसा गरे। न्युयोर्क राइटर वर्कसप 2020बाट सुरु भएको र यसको प्रभाव विश्वमा पुगिरहेको सफलता र नामाकरणको बारेमा पनि कुरा गरे।
I've co-founded New York Writers Workshop in the year 2000. And I remember very early on, I had this slogan, New York Writers Workshop coming soon to a continent near you. And it really was a desire to go abroad and not to preach, but to share and to bring back some lessons from other parts of the world. And it was, I think, just by a stroke of luck that we have this name, New York Writers Workshop, which creates a kind of passport all over the place. And so the first time I was in Asia doing a little bit of teaching at a conference in the Philippines, people would ask me, where are you coming from? And I would say, New York Writers Workshop. And this may have been only 6 or 8 weeks after we had formed. And they would say to me, oh, we've heard of you. And I think it's the name rather than the organization. But now I think to a certain extent that has become true. We might be better known in Asia than we are in New York City. We've done so much work in the Philippines, in China, in Australia, Singapore, Hong Kong, and elsewhere.
विश्वका विभिन्न देशका लेखक तथा लेख्न चाहनेहरूका लागि यो वर्कसप सधैँ खुल्ला रहेको बताए टिमले। उनले न्युयोर्क वर्कसप आगामी वर्षहरूमा पनि नेपालमा गर्न सकिने बताए। त्यसैगरी लेखक जामी प्रोक्टर जू एक कवि, अनुवादक तथा कलाकार हुन्। उनी चिनिया र अंग्रेजी भाषामा पनि लेख्छिन्। चिनिया भाषाबाट अंग्रेजीमा थुप्रै लेख रचनाहरू अनुवाद गर्दै आएकी जामीले चीन र नेपालको अनुभव सुनाइन्।
I have always wanted to come to Nepal, at least for a really long time, and this is my first time here, so this is really a dream come true for me, and especially to be here with so many amazing writers and artists from around the world, and to be able to interact with the Nepali writers as well. This is truly an international gathering that instantly feels like a really supportive and nurturing community. Even after one day, I can already feel the sense of community, and I'm really grateful to be here. So I'm a writer from the United States, but I also do a lot of work in China, Nepal's neighbor. I write in English and Chinese, and then I do translation of Chinese literature, and I've also done some translation of US poets into Chinese, and working with a Bengali poet to translate his collection, co-translate with his wife his collection into English. So I'm just really looking forward to working with everybody here, and also I'm especially looking forward to getting to know more about Nepali literature and to meet the Nepali writers who are part of the festival. And I'm really hoping to have future collaborations in Nepal.
त्यसैगरी हङकङ निवासी पत्रकार, लेखक तथा मेन्डिङ लाइफ्स पोडकास्टकी सञ्चालक जोन हाङले एसिया मुलुकमध्ये भारतमा बस्दाको अनुभव पनि सुनाइन्।
This is my third trip to Kathmandu. The last time I was on the plane from Hong Kong, where I live. You can tell from my accent I'm British, but I live in Hong Kong. And I was sitting next to a Brahmin man engaged to a Nepalese woman who was connected very closely to the Royal Kumari of Nepal goddess. I had the most wonderful trip because this dear couple accompanied my husband and I for about 5 days, and that included going to the temple and going into their home, which was very close to this sacred temple, and I will never forget the hospitality and warmth of that meeting. Anyway, I think this trip will also offer similar happinesses. I was in Kathmandu because I travelled on the ground to India, where my elder daughter was working in a Tibetan monastery, and I'm telling you that because I want to lead very quickly to the greatest tragedy in my life, is that I had 2 daughters, and my younger daughter was killed in 2017 in a particularly tragic way. So this has changed my life. I am a writer. I've published a number of books in Hong Kong for children. But now my life has taken a different turn. And I'm here to tell you about my podcast, which is called Mending Lives.
नेपालको भाषा, साहित्य र संस्कृतिलाई विश्व साहित्य बजारमा कसरी पुर्याउने भन्ने बारे आगन्तुक लेखकलाई जानकारी गराए फेस्टिभलका संरक्षक एवं हिमालयन कवि युयुत्सु आर.डी. शर्माले।
यसको चाहिँ यो परम्परागत जस्तो युएन रिलेटेड सेमिनारहरू भइरहेको त्यस्तो सेमिनार होइन। यो चाहिँ के भने अलिकति बहुत इन्टेन्स एक्सपर्टहरूलाई भेटेर त्यसबाट के निस्किन्छ, तिनीहरूको मिश्रणबाट, तिनीहरूको समागमबाट, दोभानबाट के निकाल्न सकिन्छ। जस्तो उपन्यास, नोभल, मेमोयर, त्यस्तो कवितामा पनि एसियन जानराहरू, जस्तो हाम्रो गजलको हाम्रो टोनी बान्स्टोनजी हुनुहुन्छ, गजललाई कसरी इङ्ग्लिस गजलमा अथवा गजल उर्दू गजललाई इङ्ग्लिसमा लाँदाखेरि अथवा नेपालीमा अरू फ्रेन्चमा लाँदाखेरि कस्तो होला, जस्तो हाम्रो नेपालीको मुक्तकलाई इङ्ग्लिसमा लेख्दाखेरि कस्तो होला। There's a Nepali format मुक्तक 4 लाइन और दोहा जस्तै 2 लाइन कप्लेट्स, तिनीहरूले इङ्ग्लिसमा लाँदाखेरि कस्तो होला त्यो, अथवा सूत्र, हाम्रो सूत्र परम्परा छ संस्कृतमा, सूत्रलाई इङ्ग्लिसमा लेख्दाखेरि कस्तो होला, अथवा फ्रेन्चमा अथवा जर्मन लेख्दाखेरि कस्तो होला। We have writers from Poland, we have writers from Russia, so this is also the workshop on translation. What is translation? So not that we just talk like professors, theoretically discussing what translations, we will make them do the translation and learn the art of translation by practically indulging. It's not just standing by the river, but jumping into the river and feeling the whole the commotion of being in a flooded river. So it's an extremely intensive kind of work that we're doing. It's new to Nepali readers and audiences.
नेपाल, भारत, चीन, हङकङ, अमेरिका, रसिया, अस्ट्रेलिया, फिलिपिन्स लगायतका 12 भन्दा बढी मुलुकबाट 35 अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय लेखक तथा प्रशिक्षकहरू सहभागी हुनेछन् यस कार्यशालामा। क्यालिफोर्निया स्थित व्हाइटर कलेजका प्रोफेसर डाक्टर टोनी बार्नस्टोनको पनि उपस्थिति रहनेछ। शर्माका अनुसार कार्यशालामा लेखकहरूले आफ्ना साहित्यिक रचना प्रदर्शन गर्नेछन्। मुख्य कार्यक्रमहरूको अतिरिक्त महोत्सवमा पुस्तक हस्ताक्षर, पुस्तक विमोचन र विभिन्न विधाका लेखकसँग अन्तर्क्रियात्मक सत्रहरू समावेश हुनेछ। जेठ 9 देखि 13 गतेसम्म कार्यशाला र 14 देखि 15 गतेसम्म हिमालयन लिटरेचर फेस्टिभल हुने र त्यस क्रममा समूहगत छलफल, नेपाली, नेवारी र अङ्ग्रेजी भाषामा कविता प्रस्तुति, फोटोग्राफी, योगा, मेडिटेसन लगायत कार्यक्रम पनि हुने आयोजकले जनाएको छ। काठमाडौँ, पोखरा र चितवन जस्ता ठूला सहरका पर्यटकीय क्षेत्रमा आगन्तुक लेखकलाई घुमाउने र साहित्यिक अन्तर्क्रिया गर्ने आयोजकले बताए।